Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Hello, dragonfly doodles. Yes, you are first. Welcome back. I haven't streamed in a little bit, so we are back. Hello, Rex. Fortnite forever. 1, 2, 3, 5. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hachu! My bad, I sneezed. I was just streaming over with Mia, so it's gonna be a shorter stream, maybe like 30 minutes. It's not joinable. What's my best looking dragon? What's my best looking one? Well, really, it's up to opinion. This one's not done, but I think it's my best one so far. Look at that. It's got a little mushroom on top. Oh, look at those spots. Every birthday party, I'll be there. Every Christmas, I'll be there. Let me zoom out. Okay, I thought it was not zoomed out. Now, I cannot tell what it is. Either this mushroom is small, or the ears are really big. It's not done yet. I still need the eyes. And I'm gonna add some detail on the horns and probably the ear. And maybe add some accessories to it. How do I make the forehead? What do you mean, how do I make the foreheads? What does one mean by that? I don't quite understand the question. Hello, Pineapple. Been a hot minute. You're making a Discord server. Oh, I love Discord so much. That's a joke. Discord is, well, it's Discording. That's for a fact. Yeah, I'm gonna put some blue eyes. I could do blue eyes. I could do... My bad. So here's what I'm thinking. Either I do the green and blue eyes, or I do the green and brown eyes. I think the green and blue eyes would actually look better. Might just be me, but I'm just saying, I think it might look better. Your head hurts. No, are you sick? Everybody's sick. Are you sick? Green and blue. Ocean. Yeah. What's the thing with the ocean eyes? I'm not doing red or orange. I don't know. I feel like there's not enough brown for red and orange to look good. I don't know. Yeah, you could be right to give it a break from the green, but I just don't know if that'll look good. Straight red would look terrible. Um, Mia got... I don't know. She showed her face. It's not that difficult to not show your face, right? I don't know. It's a good question. You have to ask her. But she showed her face somehow. It's laughable how many times someone showed their face on her channel and alt account. But Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. I'm disappointed. How do you show? How do you keep showing your face on stream? How does one achieve such an achievement like that? How does one do that so efficiently and just not do it? Like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Gosh, I'm terrible with words. You're How to Train Your Dragon fan. Me too. Toothless my goat. I will keep glazing Toothless. Baby, can't you see? Please come rescue me. Sweet little bumblebee, I know what you want from me. Doobie doobie dee da. What? How does it go? Doobie doobie dee da da, doobie doobie dee da da. Sweet little bumblebee, I know what you want from me. Doobie doobie dee da da, doobie doobie dee da da. It's all over my For You page, and I can't get it out of my head. Should have made a fourth movie. No. No, they should not have. The story ended perfectly. There's no reason to make a fourth movie. Because you have to think, when it turns into a fourth movie, what is there to add? The story is already resolved. It'll just become a cash grab at that point. It would basically turn into Kung Fu Panda 4. Yeah, it was a perfect ending. And there should be absolutely no suggestion of a fourth movie. They had a great first one, a great second one, and the story was resolved in the third one. There is no reason for a fourth one. You're back. Whoops, I should have predicted that someone would escape out a ventilation shaft using discarded mirrors. But they say that in Russian, huh? As they say about the children of, well, they kind of have that already, and it in a series, and it's terrible. They already have that, basically. Not like the direct Children of Toothless, but they already have that in a different series, and it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Sweet little bumblebee, I know what you want from me. Doobie doobie doo da da, doobie doobie dee da da. You love murder drones. I love murder drones. Murder drones are my goat. N. I love N. N. Okay, let's do a comparison real quick. Um. Am I developing an art style? Let's see. Let's look at the differences. The top jaw is almost identical, except for a few different patterns. Same with the bottom jaw. If you look past this, it's basically the same. These are really heavy. I'm having trouble holding these. It's bad. This needs to be not broken. If there is one thing that I think that kind of ruined Murder Drones, it is how they killed off Doll. But because I think Doll would have been such a good character. Alright, back to comparing. Look at the horn size. Look at the horn size difference. Look at the horns. Tiny, big horns. And then the ears. Big, tiny. Okay, I think my favorite part is the front view. Not the favorite, but you know what I'm talking about. Look, they're almost the same. I think I'm getting a style. But you know Midnight has like a blocky face. Well, I kind of like this style better. I really do. Are they siblings? The puppets are not canonically siblings yet. I haven't really added lore to the puppets though. So maybe that'll be a cool thing. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I don't know. Do I care? Yes. Not right now though. Did you know when you're eating hamburgers, it gets less and less hamburger because you is eating hamburger. What type of materials do I use? So, I use, this is what I do. I use the cardboard for the base, but sometimes, you know, cardboard has these imperfections. You see these lines right here? The lines on the cardboard, so I put printing paper or just any kind of paper that will not die. And then I paint. I use acrylic paint. And what I did for this was, sorry, I should have put cardboard, but I made a cardboard skeleton for this mushroom, so I have like strips of cardboard going like this, and then like this, and then I put tape around it, and then I put paper towels and just glued the paper towels on. And because they're a lot more flimsy, and the paint and glue is wet, it's a lot easier for it to like take the shape of it, and I just use acrylic paint. So that's the materials I use. Sweet little bumblebee, I know what you want from me. Dooby dooby doo 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 dooby dooby doo doo doo. When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm. Should have listened to my old man. What's the rest of the song? I forget. Forget. I'm low-key so underrated. Oh my god, I turned into a nerd. Uh, Thank you very much. We're all kind of underrated, you know what I'm talking about? No one's really, not underrated. Everyone deserves to do really good. But I'm glad you like the puppets, though. Bouncing, bouncing, bound, bound, Star scales, hello. Hi, how are you doing? What is good? Welcome to my lovely humble stream with 7 viewers. Whoa, isn't that cool? Look at that, we even have 5 likes. And we have been streaming for a total of 15 minutes. It's been a while since I've done one of these streams. And, yeah, I don't know. Ba-da-bum. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. I forget the song. Yes, doll, do the rules. Do the rules so that I have an excuse to ban people. if they say something bad. If they say something bad, of course, for moral reasons, obviously. 76. Guys, is that 6'7"? Is that 6'7"? 6'7". Me when someone says 6'7". Food? I want food. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, look at the eyes. What is this, dude? Come on. Oh, that's gonna be so noticeable. Oh, gotta fix that. Oh, angels stand, and the walls kept tumbling down the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, 6'7". You know what my cross-country coach said the other day? He said, if you don't feel good, if your legs are hurting, run 4 miles. If your legs are feeling okay, run 5 miles. If your legs are feeling good, run 6 or 7 miles. Run 6 or 7 miles. You know what I'm talking about? But Goon Dragon? Okay, buddy. Hardy har har. So funny. What is it with this humor, bro? This humor makes no sense. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". I will be at your house in 6 to 7 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna run the 5 miles, but it started pouring. We were like 2 miles away from the school because it was 4 out and it was 2 out and 2 back, so that adds up to 4. And once we got to the halfway point, we realized that, oh shoot, it's gonna start pouring because the radar said we had about 10 minutes. What white stuff? What are you talking about? Sweet little bumblebee, I know what you want from me. Do 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 do. Hello, Milo. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's paper. It was paper. Cause when I was painting it, I must have like put my finger on it, cause the paint must not have been dry, and it came off. Yeah, Rex, if you say something like that again, then you should, like, take a break from your phone. Because I know you cannot be older than 7th grade. You cannot be above 7th grade if you're saying that. 7th grade is the epitome of cringe. Yeah, you're gonna hop off. Okay. Goodbye then. Yeah, Rex, lock the hell in. Bye, 6, 7, skibbity sigmas, Ohio bananas. Where did bananas come from? You're in 7th grade? I feel bad for you. I don't want to remember 7th grade. Dude, when I was in 7th grade, you know what? We had this new teacher, right? Whose name I will not say, but she replaced one of our favorite teachers. And people didn't like her because of the assignment she posted, which had some pretty bad stuff in it. So then people started rebelling, and then all I would see during class is people playing video games, people crawling on the floor making cat noises, or chairs flying across the room. It was very hard to focus. I still got an easy 100 in the class, but come on now. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was Ability. The winds blew up her bow, dipped down below. My bully blows blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. I messed up at the end there. Oh, 6-7. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Get a load of this guy. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was Ability. Holy voice crack. I feel like that kind of sounded bad. I don't know. I can't tell. That's not 10 out of 10 singing. Stop glazing. I'm getting glazed over everything, bro. I'm tired of it. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us. What school was it? I'm not doxing my school. Go ahead and guess what school it was, and I'll tell you if you're right. What does glazing even mean? You're right. What does glazing mean? Glazing. Yeah, it was definitely Harvard. Trust. Shh. I definitely got to Harvard. I'm just better. I'm better. Yeah, I definitely graduated high school like 3 years early. Yeah, that makes sense. And I got into Harvard. Oh my gosh. How do I get the correct thing? That does not sound good. You know what I'm doing? I'm using cardboard. I'm just blowing up through the cardboard holes like this. You see those holes in the cardboard? I'm just like blowing on it like this, and I can do the. Yes, it's toothless with a top hat. Toothless with a top hat. He's so snazzy. Trying to make a mask? I do have a mask. I actually have 2 masks, and I did not enjoy making them. It's the Fox NFL theme, the best theme out of all the NFL themes. Thursday night football is the worst theme because it just sounds bad. I don't really watch football. I'm more of a baseball nerd. Toothless is awesome. You're right. You're right. Toothless is awesome. Soon may the woman come to bring her sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch football, but I'm not really that much of a football fan. Not that big on football. You know? I mean, you can like what you want, though. I don't care. I don't know what's wrong with this jaw. This jaw is kinda bad. This jaw's not good. Because this goes all the way up here. That does not look good. It's supposed to go all the way here. That looks good. My grandpa fought in World War II. He was such a noble dude. I don't know. World's smallest violin. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. I don't know. I don't know anything. Why would I know anything? No one is chatting. Why is the live not joinable? Because I just joined Mia for like an hour. I'll blow up into smithereens and spew my tiny symphony. Right? Is that how that goes? Soon I'll be 60 years old, but I think the world is full, but I am what you can boy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Do y'all ever sit down and listen to the classics? And I'm not talking about classic rock or classic like 2000s. I'm talking about Frank Sinatra type of classic. Fly me to the moon and we'll play among the stars. Can we see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars? In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Frank Sinatra, everybody. Fill my heart with song, and we will play forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I'm talking about further back. Further back. Not further than the 80s. But yeah, everybody does want to rule the world, huh? Help me make the most of freedom and the pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Bam, bam. Or it's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There is nothing that 100 men or more could never do. I bless the rains down in Africa. 50s. Yeah, sometimes. I think that's a bit more classic. It's more what I'm talking about. Fly me to the moon and we play among the stars. Can we see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars? In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fix this. I'm gonna have to change this. I'm gonna be right back. Because this mouth is not going to work. At all. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs. You drew in your notebook. You drew in your notebook. Yummers. Delicious. What did you draw? That is a good question. Silly cat. Cat's so silly. Come on, this tape. Tape's gotta go. Take me through the night, falling to the dark side. We burn the light, we'll live on the dark side. I see it, let's feel it. Oh, we're still young and fearless. Let go of the light, falling to the dark side. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect this thing to actually be glued on. Why? Is it actually glued on? That's not good in this sense. I'm not in love. It's a home phone. A home phone. It's a home phone. Alright, I gotta fix this jaw because this is terrible and this is not going to work. And it's gonna make me cry. Yeah, it's like a... I want to say it's like a landline almost. I don't know if that's the same thing, but I want to say that's what it is. Alright, I'm going to need a new jaw piece then. There we go. Okay. That was difficult for no reason. I gotta cut down this bottom jaw piece. Ziggy, hi Ziggy, hello Snowflake. Alright. I cut it down by this much. So maybe this will be better? I'm really hoping it is, because I don't want to have to do this like 20 times. That is very wet from glue. Okay. That's not the most ideal. For sure. Might need to actually get rid of part of this then. Look how wet that is. Look at that. That's really damp. And there's a bunch of extra tape that I just didn't even realize was there. Wow, this puppet is a mess on the inside. I didn't even notice. Okay. Well, that's a lot of new stuff that I need to get done then. Got some stupid ad stuck in my head. Oh, it would have looked so nice if it was this size. That would have been perfect. But I guess not. Not anymore. It's actually not bad, so I won't complain. I'm actually gonna cut this a bit more. I hope I'm not cutting it too much. It'd be really bad if I do. Can you eat it? Yeah, it's gonna taste like a salad. You like salad? You can eat it if you want. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good tea out of the rain. Just eat a cookie instead, yeah. The mushroom may as well be a cookie, like a type of cookie. You know those like white chocolate chip cookies? I absolutely hate those. They're just so sugary, man. I dare say they're worse than sugar cookies. Regular chocolate chip is always just the best one. Even like controversial opinion, I do think raisin cookies are really nice. If you know they are raisin cookies. If it's a surprise though, they're not as enjoyable. Yeah, well, no, I'm not live, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't. Of course I'm live. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't live. I'm going a bit over I'm going over to 30 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. But I have to go over this because I need to get this done. I'm trying to cut away this wet area here from the glue. I don't have to. It's probably gonna give me more problems than anything, but I'm going to do it. Just because, I don't know, it's really bugging me. I hate it. Yeah, chocolate chips are the best. Sugar cookies. I feel like the only time I really think sugar cookies should be seen like at mass, like is during Christmas. They feel like a Christmas kind of cookie. They just look festive. And I know people would agree with me there. I feel like sugar cookies should be a Christmas cookie. Okay. And the camera just died. Alright, maybe I can actually fix this now. Alright. There. I'm hoping this is better so it's not as obnoxious. You're on a trampoline. I love trampolines. Man, I remember back in my day. I cannot believe I just said that. Back when I was younger, I remember just being on a trampoline all day. It was pretty peak entertainment. But now I'm doing YouTube. So yeah. YouTube is definitely a hobby. Is probably the best one at that? No. No, there's definitely better hobbies. Probably a lot better things to be doing than YouTube, but that's too bad. Too bad, isn't it? Testing the jaw to make sure it can work. And I'm hoping this gets rid of the problem of the jaw sliding forward. I don't think it can really slide forward if it's already slid all the way forward, huh? Now we need the thing that'll make it not slide forward. If a challenge presents itself, you fix it. That's what engineering is doing for me. Thank you to my teacher. Shout out to my teacher, who also just happens to be the goat. One of my many goats. Be right back. Alright, you do you. You're multitasking. Trampoline, YouTube. Peek. Alright. We'll see if I do end up going the full hour. I really don't want to, but we're at like 50 minutes anyway, so either once this puppet is done or when we hit the hour mark, I don't know. Whatever comes first. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Is that centered? It's not centered. Do you like tape? I love tape. I love eating tape. Depends on what kind of tape, though. Because they all have different flavors and textures. Maybe, yeah, some different flavors. Mainly the textures, though, is the problem. Some tape just tastes like paper. Some taste like rubber. It's always a slow chat. The live streams have fallen off, but I don't really care about the live streams as much anymore because the shorts are doing good. You know, I got like 1 million views in a week, and it's finally starting to slow down. But you know I'm fine with that because this was originally supposed to be the 2K puppet, and then I kept on going, and it's supposed to be the 2.5K puppet. Then it kept on growing, and now it's a 3K puppet. I should be able to get it done before 3K if I'm not already at 3K. I hope I'm not at 3K yet. So the final piece should be revealed at 3K, but I'm still probably going to add more stuff. You know. Yeah, I was at 850. It's come a long way, really. It's kind of crazy how much you can change in like 2 months time, 1 month time. So I remember the first time I saw Mia was during a stream. Me and Doll were streaming together, actually. Back in those days. It was like 2 months ago, if I remember correctly. One of the first streams, actually. We went on a streamathon the weekend. So, and we also, just a bunch of the people who are in the stream now came from like the 500 sub, 600 sub era. Kind of crazy. And obviously there are still new people, but like the people that I just recognize the most are from that time frame. I'm gonna end the live in like 8 minutes, so I'm not gonna make it joinable. Tomorrow will be joinable though because Mia is not streaming, so I will not be over there. So I'm gonna have to make this one joinable, and maybe I can get Tack to join, and then anyone else who wants to join. But if you show your face, you're done. You show your face. I'm afraid the purge must happen. The purge. We're gonna have to bring back the trusted list. Oh, you won't be here tomorrow. Oof. Yes, yes, I know you. I know, I know. Okay, I'm really hoping. 50th time's the charm. I'm gonna have to just slap this tape down like this. In case it ever shifts back. Yes, I think that might be perfect. To join our host live, you have to be 16 or older, because YouTube cracks down on that stuff a lot. Or you have to at least sound 16. If you don't show your face, I don't think YouTube can really make that much better of a guess. But if you don't sound 16, I don't know how YouTube would react. Which is a problem. Because I would like for people to join the live streams, but it's just not something that's viable. Alright, if that's perfectly like that, that would be awesome. Soon I'll be 60 years old. What I think the world is cold. Will I have a lot of children that can born in? That puppet better stop falling over. It's kind of lopsided. I hear Joe stealing bells. Gosh, I've been bored this whole week. This whole week has been kind of mid. This whole week has been mid. Yeah, if you're 20 and you sound like you're 10, I don't know at that point. If you're 20 and you sound 10, at that point you just gotta accept it. I know there's stuff you can take to make your voice sound deeper or lighter, but yeah, that's kind of crazy though. Hello, the nice guy. What is up? You're tuning in for the final few minutes of the stream. I said I was only gonna go 30 minutes, but it's been an hour. You're Aspen. Your name is Aspen? I wasn't really reading chat earlier, but hello everybody. I think this is can work now. I don't think this is an absolute loss anymore. Look at that. You'd think the mouth would be here. I mean, it is, but like the mouth is, there's so much mouth under that jaw. Under the top jaw. It's kind of crazy. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. On my grandpa's account. Cool. Cool. Well, I want water. We just hit 60 minutes, so I think I'm going to end the stream. For anyone who just joined, I make posts when I do streams, so make sure you subscribe, and you'll get the notifications for when I stream. And every Christmas party, I'll be there.